Hi, my name is Lindsay Frazier, and this is Hunter. And if I don't put him next to me, he'll jump up on me, so that's the reason why he's there. He'll come and go. I am your Jamberry Nails independent consultant, and I was going to show you what Jamberry is all about and kind of explain what you get if you order different things. Because it's a little overwhelming whenever you first come to one of these parties, you don't really know what's going on. So first things first, nail wraps are the best thing that has ever hit the market. Jamberry Nails is a vinyl nail wrap that does not affect your nails at all. So I just took off some wraps that I had on my fingers for about 2 weeks, and you can see that my nails are not damaged at all. There's no decay of my nails from like harsh gel or chips from polish or nothing. I'm actually going to show you how to put nails on and how to put them off. But whenever you get your wraps, they're going to come in this cute little case. On the back is actually instructions on how to apply them and how to remove them, and I'm going to show that to you today. So first things first, whenever you are putting on your wraps, they have this application kit that you can get, and you can get it with oil or without. Without oil, it's like $12.50. With oil, I think it's $19 or $20. But it's got all of the necessities that you would ever need to help put on nail wraps. So you got your buffer block that you can use if your nails need a little bit more of that even surface. You've got your alcohol wipe, which is your best friend. Cuticle oil, so if your nails are looking a little bit, or your cuticles around the edges are looking a little bit rough, you definitely want to use that before after you put on your wraps. Excuse me, sorry. You've got your Jamberry nail file. You got 2 orange sticks, cuticle pusher, nail scissors, and some clippers. Also, another huge necessity for Jamberry nails is some type of heat source. I love this little Jamberry heater. You can see how small it is. The heat actually comes out of this front side right here, and I click it on. You can't even barely hear it. So I love this whenever I'm watching TV. I don't have to worry about it disrupting what I'm watching, or if somebody else is there with me, I don't have to worry about it bothering them and being too loud. So whenever you're getting ready to put on your nail wraps, first thing you need to do is make sure that your nails are all wiped down. So if you have an oily bed or oily nails, another extra step you can do is wash your hands with Dawn dish soap, because it's a degreaser soap and it will help get those extra oils off of your nails. So an alcohol wipe, and you wipe down your nails. That's all you're doing. You're just wiping. You're not doing anything very special. Then what you need to do is you can take one of your orange sticks if you want, or you can use your cuticle pusher, and you're going to push back your nails. My little helper. So you can go and you can push back your cuticle and just wipe one more time, just to make sure that you didn't put anything extra on your nail. Then, with your selected nail wrap sheet, this is Houndstooth, one of my absolute favorite. You're going to go through your nails and you're going to size. So what that means is that you are going to try and find which nail wrap is big enough to cover your nail, but it does not touch the skin on any side of your nail. So if your nail wrap is touching your skin, sorry, Hunter's going crazy. If your nail wrap touches your skin, it's not going to stay. It's not going to adhere to your nail. It's not going to give you those 2 weeks of awesome wear without pulling up off of your nail or anything. So whenever I go through and measure my nail, Hunter, stop. I'll show you guys if you can see that. Can you see that? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. That it's not, I'm doing the wrong thing. It's not touching either side of my skin, but it is on my nail. So I want to make sure that I don't touch the back of this wrap, because if I do, then it's going to get that oil on the wrap, and then that's not going to help it stay either. So I'm going to use my little orange stick, and I'm going to get up underneath that wrap on the side of it, and I'm just going to peel it back. So you can see that I kind of have it lifted up off. And I'm using the plastic on the page to help bend it, and you can see that it's pulled up off of here. Then after that, I'm just going to place it on my nail, and I'm not doing anything special right now. I'm just taking it so that way I can use my little scissors here and cut it off. Doesn't have to be perfect. You want to have a little bit of excess at the end, so that way you have room to pick it up and put it down. So I have my nail wrap off. I have it on my stick. I'm not touching it. Turn my little heater on. It heats up really quick, already hot. So I'm going to put the sticky side towards the nail wrap, and I'm going to heat it up for 3 to 5 seconds. I'm just heating it up until it starts to bend just a little bit. Okay, so you see how it like turned a little bit there? That's all I need. I don't need anything crazy. So I'm going to put it down on my nail. Excuse me. So, even though I'm in the middle of my nail wraps, I was able to stop for a second and go get my cat because he's being crazy. And excuse me one more second. Okay, I'm back again. So, my nail's still on my finger. The only disruption is that I had to get up for a second, take care of my crazy cat, or if you have kids, you can do that too. Nothing has changed except for my nail wrap is still on my hand, and it's not even pushed down yet. Whew. So I'm going to take this, pick it up off my nail, and I'm going to heat it up again because I got disrupted there, just to make sure I get a good bond to my nail. Okay, so it bent there, you can see a little bit. So I'm putting it on my nail, and I'm trying to get the closest to my cuticle that I possibly can without touching my skin. And because I have a little bit of extra wrap at the end, I can actually take it with my fingers and pick it up. I'm just making sure I don't touch the part that's at the end that's going to actually be on my nail. So you can see right now it's as close as I can be to my cuticle without touching on it. And I want to make sure that it doesn't touch on either sides as well. I need to move it just a little bit. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to press from the middle down to the center of the tip, and then I'm going to press side to side because I want to make sure that I don't get any air bubbles or any wrinkles. And I'm just pushing it, not intensely, but just to get it stuck to my nail. So then I'm going to take my nail wrap and I'm going to heat it up for, again, 3 to 5 seconds. And your finger will get hot a little bit, but it shouldn't ever have a burning sensation. So I'm going to take my cuticle pusher here, and I'm going to push down this wrap. I don't want to apply so much force that it's going to fall off my nail, because it's still kind of ooey and gooey underneath that a little. You're just trying to press it out, all the air bubbles. If there's a wrinkle, you want to heat that spot up a little bit, and you're going to keep pressing it down. You can also, at the end of your nail wrap, if you're having a wrinkle on the side, take the end and kind of pull. Again, not too intensely that you're going to pull it off of your nail, but just enough to make sure that it is pulling out that wrinkle. And using your heat and your pushing the entire time, because that's how you get that really, really great bond that's going to make your nails last 2 weeks. So already you can see my nail is pressed down really well. It's not touching on either side. And at the end, I still have that excess. So by this time, I'm done with my heat. One nail's done, besides clipping. And if I wanted to, I could go on and do the rest of my nails, but this is just a short tutorial, so I'm gonna just leave it at one. So you have two options at this point. You can either you can use your nail file or you can use clippers. I usually use clippers, but that's just because I like my nails very short. So at this time, I would just take my clippers and just go through and clip off my nails like I normally would be cutting my nails. And you're just clipping to make sure that you have that straight edge at the end of your nail. You're not clipping forward, so that way you get too much of the wrap. You're clipping kind of backwards. But to do the other option, you're going to use a nail file. And I'm going to go ahead and just cut off a little bit of that excess, so that way you guys can see what I'm doing. So we're still at my nail. You can see there's a little bit of excess there. I need to nail file some of it off. So at this time, I'm going to either go down, 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 or side, side, side. I think that down is easier because you can apply a lot more pressure a lot faster. And you can get the nail wrap to roll a lot faster as well. But you do whatever you're comfortable with. You just want to make sure that you don't go back and forth so you don't get that jagged edge. So you start off going down, and you can already see, get real close there, you can already see that it is kind of looking like it's coming off a little at the end, but you're trying to get it to the point where it just rolls off. That's why I say lots of pressure. Okay, you see how it rolled off a little? I can take this and I can pull it down. Make sure you're not pulling too much, that way it's coming off the sides. If it's still stuck on there, you want to use more filing, more pressure where it's stuck at. Okay, so there you have it. There's my new nail. Pretty perfect. I wouldn't have been able to design that at home. So this is going to last on my finger for up to 2 weeks. It's going to be no chipping, no lifting. It's going to be a good fit, and I'm going to have it on there, and I'm going to get compliments, and I'm going to be so excited about it. If you have any questions about this application process or how to use different tools, I'm more than happy to do a little tutorial for you. The application instruction is also on the back of my independent consultant cards. Application instructions are also on the back here. If you have any questions about what you're looking for in the catalog, if you're looking for a certain brand or a certain color, I'd be more than happy to walk you through that as well. Then the only other thing I wanted to talk to you about was how to take a nail wrap off. So this is one of the nail wraps that I had on for 2 weeks. You can see it's a little grown out there at the end. Good fit. I had it on for Valentine's Day. Since that's tomorrow and I'm single, I'm going to take it off because I want to rebel and be over with Valentine's Day. Enjoy that chocolate, right? So only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to, again, use my Jamberry Nails heater. And I'm going to turn it on. And again, I'm just going to heat my nail up for about 3 to 5 seconds. Okay, see? And I have to grab Hunter, and I'm fine because my nails are done. I'm not worried about them drying or anything. He's up on the table. So I don't have to worry about my nail polish getting on him. He's fine. I can do that in any process. So then, once my nail wrap is heated, I'm just going to take my orange stick and I'm going to peel it up at the sides a little bit. So you can see that I peeled it up at the side just a little bit. And I'm just going to keep using heat and peeling. If it is pulling on your nail, you want to use more heat because that means that the nail wrap is still really stuck to your nail. So by this point, I can just peel it off. Okay, so I'm not even going to wipe it down yet. I'm going to show you my nail. Just sticky, ooey gooey stuff on there. No damage though. So once I wipe off my nail, you'll see this is just the alcohol wipe again. And you can use any type of alcohol. You can use rubbing alcohol. You can use alcohol wipes. Any type of alcohol that you have is going to work just the same. So there you see my nail with no damage on it, ready to go for another week of wear if I want to. So that's what's really great about these nail wraps is they help your nails breathe. They help them grow. They help them stay healthy. So, you know, even as a nurse, my mom is a nurse, and she wears them every week. She washes her hands like 30 times a day. These nail wraps don't come off. They stay on for great wear and design the entire time. She gets compliments on them constantly, and she just feels good, you know, she feels happy. Me, I work from home and I type a lot, so I get a lot of damage on my nails, and there's not any effect on the nail wraps because it's kind of like a cover or a band-aid regarding your nail. They're great. I hope you guys get to try out your sample. If you don't want to order until you try your sample, that's completely fine. Let me know if I can get one to you. I'm more than happy to help you through any step that you're confused with. Thanks.